GagReflex Stroud, and I'm with GagReflex. How you guys doing?
Good, sir.
Yeah, not
good.
bad.
Excellent.
Tired.
Just played, so a little bit sweaty and a little bit ruffled.
At least I've changed my shirt. This is unusual for a post gig.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't worry, seen worse. So.
Smell worse, yeah. Absolutely.
Cool bit. Cool. Quite a lot of your set actually from up here. It's obviously all my equipment.
On the television,
Really good.
thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
It was difficult actually, because it's so damn dark down there. Well, it's kind of the right place.
I think that's one thing is obviously because this is a drum and bass club. So
Well, that suits us just fine.
With drum
really.
and bass. I didn't notice that on the poster earlier actually. I thought, yeah, that suits us.
So I think what I'm about is bring in a bit more light in it.
Right.
Obviously as they progress. So yeah. So how did the set go? How do you think of it?
Started well, ended well, the middle was good. Total lies.
It was mostly alright actually. I think
Yeah,
we
we
had
did.
like a couple of ropey moments in there, but
We haven't played for a
fewer than
couple of
usual
weeks,
probably,
so we
so
just
it's
thought-
alright.
I thought, shall we rehearse? Nah, so we did, and it was okay.
Excellent.
And we're playing again tomorrow night in Swindon, so it's
Really, whereabouts?
Riffs. Riffs.
Nice place.
Everyone says that, never been there, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it's Swindon's my hometown. So
Oh, is it? Alright.
Rips is a really nice place.
Cool, what are you doing tomorrow night?
We'll be on Thursday, Friday, tomorrow. Yeah, sorry. Bank holiday weekend screws me up all the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't see you, but I'm hosting my radio show tomorrow night.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd be there.
Tomorrow night we're playing with two other bands that are just bass and drums like us.
Yeah.
So there's no guitars all night.
Excellent.
Sandman's dream. It'll be amazing.
So, how would you guys describe your music? Obviously, there's a lot of subgenres out there, and journalists and publishers have a tendency to go, oh, right, you fall into bang, this subgenre, this genre. How would you personally describe
I really dislike genres. I find it difficult.
So
And it's just like we play songs.
yeah.
They're quite. I don't know. They're sort of quite abrasive when you first encounter them, I guess. But there's like subtle poppy structures and things in there, and little. I don't know. Nice tuneful riffs. It's
obviously
it's
a bit
kind of deceptively accessible. I think,
Yeah.
Actually.
And
But-
it's kind of, you know, sort of born in a garage type stuff, and it fits the whole punk rock ethic.
Yeah.
But, well, I don't know. That's the
Well, I'm
closest
not
we
sure
ever
it's
get.
really. It's not really punk.
No, it's not.
No, we get put on with punk bands, and they're
I
sort
don't
of
know.
like,
What do you think it sounds like?
Oh,
Yeah, that's how difficult it is.
It's
You know
really-
it's
it's-
sort of
it's-
know
it's
it's
extremely
wrong.
difficult. Yeah, just
rock / alternative.
Yeah.
Is where it would go in like a record store.
When
If
you're
they still-
choosing your
if they
genre on
still exist.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Alternative.
Rock alternative.
Classical. Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. We don't set out to sort of say that's what we want to sound like.
yeah.
We're limited by the fact that we've got bass, drums, vocals. I keep adding effects on my board to try and give us some texture and a bit of colour here and there. Much to my girlfriend's disgust, obviously. But there's only so much you can do with it, and we just keep trying to bend it a bit. And,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's drum and bass.
Yeah, but it's the original drum and bass.
Absolutely.
Not the
Yeah.
techno,
No.
arms in the air drum.
No, but we should have a go at that actually.
I reckon we could pull it off. Piece of piss,
I don't know if that's drum and bass.
I don't know what you want to do.
Yeah,
But,
fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
So GagReflex, who came up with the name? And how did you come up with the name?
GagReflex came from a title of a song from one of my old bands, and the song never got finished, and I loved the title, and so I don't know, just hung around. and at the time, when GagReflex started, we were trying to not grow up to be a proper band or anything. It was
Yeah.
really going to be underground and play a couple of shows and then quit, that kind of stupidity. And so we went for something that was a bit sort of, ooh, that made people go, ooh, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. And it's just stuck. And
This was all. It was before my time. It was in the with the original line.
I'm sure you'd made exactly the same decision.
Yeah, because like when I joined the band, you said, I'm not set on the name.
Yeah,
I said,
should we change
great,
it?
we'll keep it.
Absolutely.
It's one of those things where, like I said, some people go, they like that, or they like, no, they're not.
It does have that. In some people, it has that kind of effect, doesn't it? They instantly get that kind of physical reaction to a word. Like some people don't like the word moist.
Yeah.
Oh. So I guess it has that effect on a few people, but fuck it, I guess.
Right. We don't want them at our shows anyway, obviously. If they can't get past the name, then
they're going to hate the words.
Yeah.
They're going to hate my singing, that's for sure. Yeah.
So have you guys got any material laid out? Is there anything on your Facebook page?
If you go to the Facebook page, which is Facebook/ is it GagReflex? Or GagReflex
music.
Yeah, GagReflex has already gone.
Some other
probably a comedy night. I think there's quite a few GagReflex comedy nights. So GagReflex music on Facebook. There is a link to our Bandcamp. And on there's like a 4-track EP, which you can download for free, or if you're feeling generous, you can give us a bit of money for it as well. But yeah, no sort of obligation to that.
Plus, that is good as well. A lot of bands do use Bandcamp where people can download it for free, that sort of thing, but it's also good that some people I know go, they're listening to like a sample, sometimes they go, actually, I'll give it a
Yeah, absolutely. We've sold probably about 10% of our downloads have been paid for. The rest of it we just take in, and that's exactly what we want. And it didn't cost us a lot to make it.
Yeah.
And we went into the studio thinking, we put the money down, we walk away with the product. If we get any of that back, it's a bonus, but that's not what it's about. Just get it out there, give it to as many people as possible. We're giving it away at shows at the moment, so just go get it. Cool.
Yeah, we
GagReflex.bandcamp.com.
That's the one. We made physical discs when we went out on tour a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
We started out the tour with 100 discs, and by the time after 9 shows everything. So I'd rather have 100 people with a disc, whether it's a or not,
using it as a coaster,
then come back with like 85 discs still and 20 quid. What's the point? Not going to make. We're not in this to make a lot of money. Because if we were, we'd be in a different band, to be honest. We'd be playing kind of like indie folk shit.
It's tough. The industry is very tough these days as well, especially with yourselves and with bands playing. It's like, because unfortunately we're in a generation of X Factor and Simon Cowell, and everyone wants 15 minutes of fame and it's music rather than proper music.
It's mad, isn't it? And as well as that problem, there just seems to be millions of bands around.
Yeah.
When we booked our tour, we spent months and months just trying to fill 9 consecutive dates. Because there's promoters everywhere, but they're just chocker full of bands playing gigs, and they go, yeah, we'll put you on the list, and you never hear back from them.
Yeah.
There's too many bands around, and we need some quality control. I vote to be the minister for that.
So you're saying there's a lot of bands out there.
Your band's rubbish.
Most of them aren't.
You're illegal. Go away.
Yeah.
Shut down.
Come back when you got something better.
Yeah. That's so arrogant.
See you in.
I don't mean that at all. Jesus. No, but yeah, we just find it's so easy to get lost in the noise.
Yeah.
Because there's so many bands out there. There's so many great bands out there as well, and you're competing against them to just get people's attention, to get their time when they're sat on Bandcamp. What should I listen to? It's just like, well, there's a million bands in there. I don't know how you break through.
It's extremely difficult. It really, really is. As I said, there are so many bands, especially on the underground scene as well. That seems to be where bands are starting, obviously on the underground scene, and you get people who are following a certain band. But then if something happens within that band, they need to take time out. They somehow they lose their fans and they've moved on. So there's no die-hard dedication. Is just on that.
And is that because there's too much to choose from?
Yeah.
Gotta be, isn't it?
They say music is the spice of life. Too many spices.
Too many spices testes your testes. Not testes, that's wrong. Too many spices. But no, I was going to make a pun there about...
Yeah, but no, we play with obviously a lot of bands playing a lot of different shows, and some of them not amazing, but some of them, a lot of bands we play with, I think these guys are fucking brilliant. Like they're, I don't know, I played with a few bands ago. These bands, they're like 10 times the band we are. These guys should be getting some kind of recognition. They should be pretty good.
Yeah. There's a band on the tour, Halflings Leap,
a band from Manchester, and they were just
they were phenomenal.
brilliant.
And they're playing in this crappy little art gallery come venue to 25 people. So there's no justice. Well, they got the same problem. They got through the noise.
Plus, on the other side as well, a lot of venues are closing down. Even in Swindon, we've lost a good couple of venues in the last couple of months. And it's happening all the way across the UK, so it's becoming harder and harder to get out there and to perform as well.
But it also feels like there's a bit of a resurgence in a few places. This is a new night. We were talking to the Sandman earlier who puts on shows in Gloucester, Brunswick, and 2 years ago the Brunswick was dead. It was a bar and grill, I think that's the name of the place, Sam's Bar and Grill. That's the Brunswick again. Lee's doing all the promo and booking bands and things, and he said it's filling up regularly. So that's a good sign. Long may it continue.
That's it.
Good promoter, Lee.
Very good promoter. So I'll give you an example of what a brewery said in Swindon is that there's no money in live music. That's why we're closing the venue.
There's no money for us. I guess, I don't know. I live in Cheltenham. Cheltenham 3 years ago had a massive local music scene across lots of different genres, and venues were popping up. You know, places already existed, but they were putting on live music and it was happening regularly. And then all of a sudden they just went boom, and there's now two, maybe 3 venues in town. All the promoters have disappeared, and the only thing happening is bloody idiots sat there on the solo acoustic guitar singing folk crap. It doesn't cost people any money to put it on, so people don't have to pay to get in, so people turn up for it. And the nights where there are bands on, you have to pay a sound man and someone to sit on the door. It's just not happening. So Cheltenham's dead. Dead.
There's a lot of dead places. So obviously you're a British man. Where else can people get to see the rest of the year?
A couple of shows in Oxford, June 19th, July 20th. Seb now lives in Oxford, so we're making that our second home, and it's better than Cheltenham.
Bigger, the city has got.
Now we've got a couple of things over the summer, but not much booked at the moment. Talking about maybe hitting the road again later in the year, but have to get some permission to do that first. Yeah, it would be great to go out again actually, it was really good experiences.
As soon as it was over, like the last night, we were both absolutely destroyed, like falling apart physically.
Yeah.
But sort of the day after, we're just like, I'm not going to show tonight.
I want to get up
what do I do?
and play.
I
I've been thinking that all week this week
purpose.
actually.
Yeah.
Well, I need to go out and do this again. So
there's nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Yeah, I would love to. Love to. I know some guys who are in a band who go to Europe regularly and they do so for 3 weeks. And they organise all these DIY shows out there and they've got loads of contacts, but it's taken them a lot of time to get that sort of network, if you like. And we just need to tap into that first if we're going to do something like that. I don't know.
Just piggyback on one of their tours.
Yeah, just follow them around. Don't actually book on with them, just drive around and follow them. So, is it okay if we play tonight? They'll be like, yeah,
every night.
So,
When you're interested.
Yeah.
Now we're in Hamburg.
Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the
Thanks,
time.
sir.
And hopefully I'll get to see you on the road again.
Absolutely.
Very soon.
Swindon.
Swindon or Oxford, because that's close to me as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Nice one.